traders, welcome to the second week of June. The previous week was a pretty good one. The forecasts were on the USD JPY, the Euro USD, and the USD CHF. With the exception of the USD JPY, the rest were very good. With the USD JPY, just a quick run through the previous week's forecast. With the USD JPY, the market started the week with a gap. So then the technical analysis on it was the strong. But then we have a retest of former descending channel resistance for the moment. And on the Euro USD, the trade plan was to be bullish above this resistance level and be bearish below this support level. And truly, price of the Euro USD was bearish throughout the whole of last week. And for the USD CHF, it was a counter trend trade idea on it, and the entry tweak was that the moment price crosses below this area, above this area, the price of the USD CHF will be bullish, and truly it was also bullish. So last week was a pretty good one, and the profits were okay for last week. For this week, we will be looking at the USD card, the CAD JPY, and the CAD CHF for this week. So starting with the forecast on the USD card, we actually have two descending channels on this pair right now. For the pretty long term descending channel, we have only two lower highs. So the first descending channel is not actually a confirmed one, but it is an anticipated one. For the lower lows, they are massive, and within this long-term descending channel, there's a small or medium-term descending channel between the channel, and so price is kind of in a diagonal range. So this is actually more or less a heads up. USD card is weekly bearish whilst within this descending channel, but then I'll be expecting something like a break above the channels, the small terms channels resistance before considering a long entry, or price may just not respect that view and continue going down. But then we have a pretty much fairer view on the CAD JPY, unlike the one on the USD card. For the CAD JPY, price actually ended the previous week by piercing through the resistance level at 82.904. So the trade idea I'll be looking at on the CAD JPY, I'll be expecting a bullishness above the 82.904 level. But then if price manages to remain below that level, I'll be waiting for more confirmations before changing my direction, my market view on the CAD JPY to become a bet. Pretty simple one on the CAD JPY pair. Actually, of all the CAD pairs for this week, the CAD JPY is the one with a pretty precise forecast, since the USD card is in a diagonal range. And with the CAD CHF as well, it looks as if the bulls have established a pretty strong trend up, and CAD CHF is trading within an ascending channel. A trend is likely to continue than to break, so I'll be expecting the bulls to keep on with their move on the CAD CHF, and if that happens, this area will be a pretty good area to buy, since it's a former resistance level. It could turn into another support, and that very area is also an area where we have the channel support. But then if it breaks, that means the price has reversed, and then my view on the CAD CHF would change as well. So it's kind of more or less a pretty messy forecast for this week right now. Most of these setups would pan out well within the course of the week. So just a quick outlook on the coming week. I really wish you a profitable trading week.